Oh well, just come home from down the street, seen something in the mailbox, so I walked down and checked it. Got a thing from the post office. I got a parcel down there, and I know I got something coming from Drifta, so gonna head down there. It's Friday, like getting parcels on Friday. We'll go down and see what it is. Let's get going. Okay guys, got back from the post office, just standing in my backyard again. Going to open up the parcel I just picked up from the post office, so let's get into it. So Ellie's sitting down there waiting to see what we've got. So let's cut off the plastic. Got to make sure I keep the invoice, so can't claim on it, but better keep that there. So as usual, the ladies and the people who are involved have done a great job with packing it up. Here we go. Here's what you've been waiting to see. The Drifta Stockton fire pit kit. So you've got the base stand, the base plate, the fire pit, the grill bridge, and the grill net, and the fire bag. So yes, made in China written on the front there. They're not trying to hide that fact. It's been numerous videos Drifta have put up saying that the Drifta Stockton range is completely overseas made. So like most of the stuff that you buy these days, most of it's made in Australia, unless you go to Drifta themselves and get some of their bags. 90 staff working down there, all fantastic people supporting a small community, so well worth checking out. I've actually got it sitting on a little kitchen, little DPO kitchen that we bought off Drifta a while back. We throw this in the back of the car sometimes and use it when we're camping, so another great little product. But let's get into opening this up and having a look at it. I knew I didn't put my knife away for a reason. It's been bloody hot here the last few days. Got in the car there the other day from work and it was 42 degrees staying in the car, so let's just throw that aside. Okay, so it comes in a nice bag. So it's got the Drifta Stockton name embroidered on the front, tiny little pouch in the front there if you need to put something in there. Two little carry handles. Now it does say on the box that it weighs 15 kilos. So you know it's got a bit of quality about it. Little Velcro tabs on the top there in little ring pulls. So I'll just lay it down, it'll be easier to show you here. I'll take the fire pit out first. So because it's new, it's wrapped. So I'll just pull this bubble wrap off. Now I've got a S.A.W fire pit. It was actually the first product I ever bought off Drifta. When we were looking, when we first got into camping, I didn't have the dot that's sitting in the backyard there. I had a little teardrop camper, and we were looking for stuff to buy, and my wife searched Australian made products or Australian companies that sell products, and Drifta come up, and we looked at the Snow Peak fire pit and was just impressed by what it looked like. Watched a few YouTube clips that we'll put up, and it's served us well and still serving us well. But I have one main reason, or a couple of reasons why I bought this one, and it's mainly to do with the grill plate and that's in here, and just the little things that they've changed on this one. The little handles here, so you can see how easy that is to just grab hold of and open up. And I like the little square legs on the bottom of this one. I was looking at in the shop, and I'll just tilt the camera down and show you down there. So you can see how it's sitting on the ground here nice and flat, and you can just grab those handles and make sure you've got gloves on, because they're still going to be bloody hot if you're using the fire. But whereas my Snow Peak one, I had to grab it here like this, which made it difficult, or you had to grab hold of the legs. And it does become a little bit dangerous when you're picking up, because it flexes exactly the same, and just makes it difficult to empty out. Because I'm one of those, well, we're one of those campers that we don't like going to bed at night and leaving our fire pit burning. We like to make sure it's pretty well fully extinguished before we go to bed. It's just something we like to do. Some other people are a bit different, but just whatever you feel comfortable, it's just what we like doing. So okay, we'll grab the next bit out. This will be the bridge. Now, like I said, this is probably the main reason that I've changed to a new pit. And I will show you the bridge off the other pit, just for a comparison, just to show you what I'm talking about, because I can say this and you can say, well, why? And it's mainly for this piece here. The Snow Peak brand is different to this. It's a woven wire mesh, and the food sort of gets stuck all in it. And because I've had it for a few years, this is actually stainless steel, and my other one is starting to rust. You can buy replacement pieces for it, but they're hard to get, and getting them from Japan to buy something like that would probably cost me over $200 and something, and it's worth more than what the pit's worth. So that was another one of the reasons, because you do need this to cook on. And that's the grill right there. We'll have a look at that later on. So this is the bridge. So these here just clip into the fire pit. So I'll just tilt the camera down again and show you that. So you just grab this, clip those little things over the top there, clip it there, and then you've got adjustment if you want to lower it down. So you've got to make sure you've got them all lined up. I think I've got one on the lower setting and one on the higher setting, but that's it there. Then your plate goes in there like that. Okay, now the next bit coming out of the bag is, we won't get to that, we'll get to the base plate first. Okay, the base plate. First impressions, very solid, like it's a solid bit of steel. Like all these are little rivets, and they've got these little clips on here which the legs of the fire pit can clip into. I'll just get a little bit closer there and show you. So these little clips here, you put your fire pit in there and you can lock it off, so you can pick the whole thing up as one unit. Now this is something that Drifta has come up with and made and designed for the fire pit themselves. And these are these locking pieces. With these, you've got these fittings which And then all you've got to do is line up the tops of these with this, and they lock in. So they stop it from moving around. Now this is the first time I've set this fire pit up. You can see straight out of the box, straight down here. There's nothing hard about it. And the good thing about this, I'll show you in a minute when we put it in the Drifta Stockton fire surround, why you need this. But great base plate. Obviously it goes underneath the fire pit. I'll show you all that now, and we'll put it together. But okay, that's everything involved, or everything that's in the bag. So we'll get in now and we'll show you setting it all up properly, and show you what it looks like set up around the Drifta Stockton fire surround. Okay, let's get into setting this up. So like I said, you need these two bits first. Just clip those together, sit them on the ground. Grab your base plate. Just locate those, and at this point here you can get your base sort of square how you want it. Now I'll show you how to clip up these legs. We'll just undo all these. You don't have to put these on, but you can. Okay, here's the fire pit here. Now there is a plastic coating over this fire pit. I'm going to take it off, but I won't do it just yet. You do have to take that off. I'm not sure whether you can burn it off or whatever. Now just remember, this is the first time I've done this, so make sure how I do it. Okay, I'm just doing that wrong, so those legs go inside those bits there. I'll just show you that. Yeah, so what you got to do is just make sure your leg is inside those little pieces there, and then you can put that clip over there and then push that down, and you do that for all four. So pretty easy. Just make sure your leg's inside that, all those. Push that clip over and put it down, and you'll be right. At the moment, and we just clip those down like that. Just got to do all four. There you go. Now obviously you can pick this up. The base plate comes but the stand doesn't. It doesn't lock in, so it's just a matter of bringing it back and lining it up with those leg pieces, which is fairly easy. So there you go. Okay, let's grab the bridge. Love the little Stockton name printed inside there. So that goes on there like that. And then you got your grill plate. So fantastic little fire pit. So now I'll just grab the Stockton and we'll set that up. Okay, I've just grabbed my Stockton fire surround. So I did a video of this with Phil at Norville Park. Used it quite a fair bit. We were away for 4 weeks, and this was one of the products we used all the time. So it's just got two little clips on the top there that you got to undo. It's very light, this. It's bugger all weight in it. So you just unfold this. And if I do this corner to corner, pull these up, lock those in, pull up this piece here, clip these in. Same on the other side. Then there's two little locking pins on the ends here to stop it from folding back up again. That's it, it's set up. There is a light pole that goes with this as well. I didn't worry about grabbing that. So first I'll show you with it set up on the base plate. So that, as you can see there, the fire pit, got a tape measure here somewhere. This fire pit is 450 by 450. This opening is 500 by 500. Now this fire pit here sits about 40 mil above the top of this table. Good thing about this, you can get extension benches, you can put a table up beside it, sit in your chairs around it, sit your drinks on it. If you're cooking over with charcoal or something like that, have your rotisserie. I'll show you that on another video. We'll do a bit of a cook up. And multiple uses. I have got a windshield that goes around it as well, that I use with my other one, which will work with this one, and should be good. But I'll just show you why, if you're not using the bridge, and you're just having a fire in here to sit around, I mean, you could take this away because most of the time if you've got a big fire burning away in here, you're just going to be sitting around it for warmth. But you can leave this around it, there's no problem with that. But the reason you want this a little bit higher is, if you don't have this, and your fire pit is sitting on the ground, you can see what happens. That is now sitting 45 mil below the bottom of this, and it's nearly 90 mil to the top edge of here. So your heat's going to come up, it's going to be heating up this even more, which could, I mean, this is aluminium, it's going to take a lot of heat to burn it, but you could damage this. And like most things these days, they have a warning thing on them, and companies tell you the warning. I think I remember reading there once, bought an iron and it had written in the warning, don't iron while wearing clothes. It's common sense, but you've got to put it on there because common sense sometimes goes out the window. So that's the reason why you want to be using this. And like I said, these handles on here, look at that, just pick it up, lift it out, put your stand back in there and drop it back down. That easy. So great idea. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'm just going to go get the other fire, the Snow Peak fire pit top, and show you now, and show you my reasons why I've gone with this one. Okay, I've just went and got my other grill mesh insert out of my other Snow Peak fire pit, and I just thought I'd show you. So like I said, this one here, stainless steel, and it's only got like your two bracing pieces underneath the bottom here, and then all the rest of the grill plates goes this way, so that's easier for cleaning because you've got less things for food to get caught in. So that's that one. Here's my Snow Peak one. I've probably used this a fair bit, and it's been great, but what I've noticed here, I'll just get it a bit closer, is all the rust. Now I try and keep grease on this, but these wires are slowly rusting away when it's not in use, and you can see the difference there. This is all inner wove steel mesh, You got to keep it greasy because it's steel, and it's, I don't know whether you can pick it, but it's actually all buckling. It's not flat anymore. It's, the heat's distorted the metal. I don't know whether this one's going to do the same. I'll give you an update in the future, but I haven't heard. Luke's done a lot of testing on it. I haven't seen anything on it that, but this is probably the main reason why I've changed over. You've got to give this a scrub off when you use it, and you've got to try and keep it greasy, which means you're putting it away greasy. You've got oil on that in the canvas bag, and it's probably the one thing that I don't like about this fire pit. So that's sort of the main reason for my change. I know that seems, why buy a whole new pit? Well, you can't buy these things separate, and I like just the little subtle changes that this pit is changed with the way the legs clip into the base. The Snow Peak one doesn't. I like the handles on the side, and I love this grill plate. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Seems a great product. Like I said, I'm going to cook up a roast this afternoon and put it on the spit, and we'll show you what it's like. And I'll have to get in and get this white stuff off now. If I find any tricks on how to get it off easy, I'll let you know. I don't really want to light a fire in it and let it burn off. I've heard a few people say that, but I haven't really heard anyone sort of say whether it's worked or not. So I'm not game to try it. If someone's done it, let me know. Okay, got all the white stuff off the outside of the fire pit. Yeah, it did take about 20 minutes. Found the hairdryer though was good for getting into the little parts there where the Drifta Stockton labels are, so heat her up a bit and just rub your hand over it. So that done the job. Bit like pulling chewing gum out of your thongs. So got to have it on there though, protect the stainless steel in transit, so one of those things. But once you get it off, you're all good to go. So like I said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy, and we'll get into that cooking now. And